Also at this hour, an update on a KFDM investigation. A Port Arthur father and his special needs adult daughter lost their home to Harvey.
Only to become victims a second time when the recovery group that offered to rebuild their house never did. KFDM's Angel San Juan on this story for almost a year now, and he joins us tonight in the studio. Angel, tonight the family is spending their very first night at their home since Harvey. Hard to believe.
That's right, Tiffany. A house that John McZeal and his daughter Mimi had to flee when Harvey flooded the Montrose Addition in Port Arthur. They had to escape in a helicopter. Little did they know it would be almost 2.5 years before they could return to live in the house. We first met John McZeal in April of last year. He gave us a tour of his devastated home in Port Arthur. Tropical Storm Harvey flooded it. When we did this interview, he had been out of the house for more than 1.5 years. His goal? To bring back his 21-year-old daughter here. Mimi requires around-the-clock care, and being away from home was not easy.
Eventually, I'll be able to put her back in her home.
But that would not happen for almost another year. You see, the recovery group Help I'm Hurting offered to rebuild McZeal's house. Workers gutted the home and never returned. Eventually, Help I'm Hurting shut its doors, claiming it did not have the manpower to meet the demand.
Mr. McZeal almost fell through the cracks, as have many people. I wish that we could reach every person that has, the way that we've been able to reach Mr. McZeal.
Autumn Brown is the founder of Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force, another recovery group that, with funding from Samaritan's Purse, is rebuilding Harvey-damaged houses in Southeast Texas. More than 20 so far.
God puts people in our paths, and I'm happy that we were blessed to be put in his path to help he and his daughter overcome the setbacks and move past them, and to be able to give them a positive new beginning.
8 months later, on Tuesday afternoon, that new beginning started with the blessing from the Reverend Mark Chambers of Trinity Episcopal Church.
This dwelling, defender of this household, through Jesus Christ our Lord.
The Port Neches Church also provided furniture and appliances to the fully refurbished house. The once gutted shell is once again a home, new and improved and handicap accessible.
Words can't really describe the emotion that I feel right now to be back in my home yet again.
The grateful father, who has been forced to sleep on a recliner since Harvey, now has a king-size bed to rest his body. But he's more excited that his daughter has a home.
She's elated to be back in her house. Even though she's not verbal, I know that she knows where she's at.
And that's home sweet home. According to the Southeast Texas Civilian Task Force, 49 people in Jefferson County remain in FEMA trailers, and there are still more than 900 unmet need cases. So here's a reminder: Jefferson County Harvey victims who still have unmet needs and have not registered with the case manager should call 211 to get connected to an agency that can help. Tiffany?